we are going to be doing our book review and book club chat about the book Speaking of the Dead by Chelsea Tolman. Get your copy if you haven't already and check it out. It was a really good read, quick read. It was a lot of little stories about Chelsea's interactions with families and the deceased and a lot of her experiences working as a funeral director. I thought it was kind of like a little diary that Chelsea had kept along her journey. So I could completely relate to her first embalming experiences and some of her times working with families and kind of her thoughts and feelings and interactions. So it was really awesome to kind of relive some of my moments by reading her moments. It was definitely, if you know a lot about the business, it's a very basic read. It's a lot more just learning about little situations. A lot of the information, if you know about the business, is not going to be different than what you already know. If you kind of know the embalming process and if you know about different, maybe some cultures and different interactions, you'll find just new stories about some of those in here. So I know some of the feedback I had originally gotten from some people was that it is a very simple book. It's good if you have no knowledge of the business, that it gives you a really great brief introduction. I love that she doesn't sensationalize. Even when talking about the funeral pyre situation, she doesn't go into the burning of the body and all that. She talks about kind of the mechanism of and the motions of taking the body and the routine and the ritual and the person side of it, not the gory, burning of the body side of it. So I really liked that she stayed classy with all of her stories and all of her recounts of things that she had done. She really stayed on the positive side and on the emotional and the person side of it. I loved that she did that because I think too often sometimes that is what draws in some readers is the gore and the sensationalistic part of the business. And it's nice to just read the human side and the emotions of the funeral director and of the family and how they come together. And I love how she concluded talking about the side of the funeral director that you typically don't see, the sleepless nights or the long hours and kind of what we put into it, and that it's a one-time thing. Like we don't have margin for error. We don't have room to mess up because we don't get to do that special day in someone's life again. A lot of pressure there with that. So I really love the basicness to the book. And I think some people wanted a little more because they have a lot of knowledge base and so they wanted to kind of go deeper. But I like how she kept it basic. It can be for maybe young adults. It can be for people that are just getting in the business that don't have a lot of knowledge base. It gives just enough behind the scenes glimpse into maybe the soul of a funeral director, more so than just the actions of what we do. So great book, Chelsea. Great, first book, diving into being an author. Really proud of you. I hope that it keeps generating some traction and more people read it and join in on the conversation about it. So great job.